Hi, I'm Will Lemansky from Myers Lombardini Lemansky Insurance. Today we're going to talk about order or priority change with Michigan Auto No Fault Insurance. So, your policy is going to cover you. It's also going to cover your spouse. It's also going to cover any resident relatives. That hasn't changed. What has changed is occupants of your vehicle and where they go for coverage. Before, if they didn't have any other coverage for themselves, no spouse, no resident relative, then they could make a claim under your auto insurance policy. Moving forward, that's changed. So a couple problems here is you live with a boyfriend or girlfriend and they don't have their own auto insurance policy. They can now no longer go on your auto insurance policy for medical. Or the scenario where the parents are insuring vehicles and their child does not live with them anymore. That child no longer has coverage for medical under mom and dad's auto policy if the person does not live with mom and dad. A way around that is for somebody to have a policy in their own name that covers them. That way, if they are hurt in an auto accident, they can make a claim under their own auto insurance policy. If someone doesn't have their own policy, doesn't have a spouse or a resident relative with their own policy, then that person is capped at $250,000 of medical coverage through the Michigan Assigned Claims Plan. This can be an issue if you let someone borrow your car. That person is capped at those limits versus the benefits that you purchased. There's a lot of different scenarios that can happen here. For example, you have a college student who's living away or is in grad school. It's best to review that with your insurance agent to make sure that the coverage is correct. In addition, after the forms, there's no coverage for out-of-state residents. So for example, you have a family member from out of state visiting during the holidays. They're injured in your vehicle in an auto accident. They now get no medical coverage under your auto policy. Moving forward, it's going to be very important that somebody be named insured on their own policy, have a spouse or resident relative with the policy. What we do know is that it's going to be more complicated than ever moving forward, and there's a lot of scenarios that can affect coverage. It's a great idea to talk to your trusted insurance agent to make sure your coverage is correct. If you have any other questions, please give our office a call and we'd be happy to help.